Alright, we're in dungeon number 2. That would be the water dungeon. I'm assuming it's the water dungeon, doesn't really matter. But you can't hit these squid guys from here, and the boomerang, for some reason the boomerang doesn't hit them. It's weird what the boomerang will stun and what it'll kill, and fucking get over here. Stop moving. Thank you. It's weird, but it's worth trying. It's worth using the boomerang. Why not, you know? But it's interesting. This dungeon, I'll explain why next time, but this one is very memorable to me as a kid. And I don't know, like usually I don't like water stages all that much, but this one, since this isn't really, you don't do a whole lot of underwater exploration, it's not a big maze or anything, and even in Zelda games, the huge thing that makes it not feel like you're just in a big maze and you have no idea where the fuck you're going, what I appreciate is there's almost always something to find. You'll find a key, or you'll find the map, or you'll find hearts or something like that. That's what makes these games so fun, is there's something there. There's something for you to do. It's not just a bunch of empty rooms, and that's what makes your journey a lot more worthwhile. And what's interesting is that thing that's shooting out bullets will only shoot bullets when you have your sword out or you have it charged. That's interesting if you care, and I don't really care because you don't have to kill enemies, you know? So just be cautious, be nice, don't be an asshole, and that thing won't shoot at you, you know? And if you're charging too, it'll shoot at you too, which is cool. Like, those are nice little effects. It's cute, I like it. And just in case you thought you could sequence break somehow, nope. Instead, you gotta bash these mole stakes, and after you're done with that, we'll hit the switch in a second. I want to see what's behind this door, and wow, I'm glad we bombed that wall to get a bomb and 5 rupees. Well, you know, though, it's a net gain. I'm in business classes right now, and I'm learning that that's an important part of investments, Zelda. So why don't you fucking just listen to me? Jesus Christ. Fucking elf kids thinking they know the goddamn world because they throw fucking money in ponds. They don't know shit. I do. But, okay, there's water that goes, and there's fish that come out. You gotta kill them fish. And these eel things, I think they're eels. I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what anything in this game is supposed to be, but the bubbles come out and whatever. Doesn't matter. But there's just plenty of fish. It doesn't matter. Some eels and fish and damn fucking fish. There's too many fish in this stage. I don't even have the key. What am I going up here for? Don't worry about that. But you see the big treasure chest. We don't need to worry about that yet. And I gotta say, this game ill-prepared me for Link Between Worlds, because there's big chests in that game. You know me, dog. I like big chests in any game, if you catch my drift. But okay, the big chests in that game, okay, it was okay, but you didn't need a key to open it. And I thought you did, but you could just go and open it, and it doesn't matter. And it was really cool. But it made me waste like an hour and a half in the first dungeon, because I was looking all... Get the fuck out of the way, Fireface. Fucking sick of you. Jesus Christ. Okay, just go down the ladder. I think this block moves... No. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, there's gotta be something in here, though, because we're stuck otherwise. But you open this, get the key, and there's a little more to go. Not necessarily right here, though. Fucking get out of the way, fire caterpillar. Hate those fucking things. I just don't like enemies you can't kill. And I'd use the ice rod and be surprised that it doesn't work pretendingly, but I'm not gonna do that because it's a waste of your time. Well, I don't really give a shit. It's a waste of my time, is much more important. And kill the skeleton, and he keeps jumping back, and he runs away like a coward. So we're gonna use the boomerang, and I don't like the spike. I keep thinking like you can get past it, but you can't if you keep your sword out like a big goof. So we're gonna turn the switch on for the water, get the faucet going. We're actually going to get Aghanim's water bill running so high that he has to fucking shut this down, this goddamn dungeon down, and we're gonna get his little spike guy trapped forever. That's what happens when you hit me. I trap you for eternity to a horrible, miserable life of bouncing endlessly. That is how cold and merciless I am. You will never understand my devious demeanor. But whatever, we'll do a little swimming, and whatever's in here, is it a key? No, we didn't really need to get a heart, I guess, but I'm glad we did, because we were running kind of low. And get away from all this. Just go down into the water after we kill some squid. I should have listened to my own thought, is don't worry about none of the monsters, just fucking get out of there. Anything here? No. Why? I should have just not done that, but I did, and he pushed that down, pushed it up. These puzzles, they start to become like second nature to you once you play this game. And I mean, you're not going to know that now because I've already showed you how to do them. But what's interesting is, like, when you play the game, there are little things that you just start doing just automatically, and it's cool as shit. Like, I really like it. And more money, more problems. Anything here? Just more hearts. That's good. I need them. I'm really being careless with mine. Fucking, I don't know. This room never really stands out to me because you just have to push these. You can go to the left or the right. Doesn't really matter which. Probably have to do both anyway, but that's okay. I'm fine by that. And get more rupees. That's pretty great. And what do we have? The big key. That's fantastic. That means we get to experience exactly what was in that treasure chest. And I'm excited to find out. I hope you are too. If you already know what it is, don't spoil it for the rest of the class. But we don't need to head over just yet, because we want to see what was on the left in that treasure chest. I'm sure it was something really important, like, I don't know. It wasn't the big key, so I don't care what it was. Whatever, I'm going to see what it was. I'm going to answer the question for myself, and if you don't care, then just fucking shove it up your ass. I'm interested. Oh, I'm glad I got that 20 rupee. Very good to... very important to get that. Very... Sorry. I just was falling asleep because it was worthless to put that there. How dare this game not give me more things and locations that I choose to go to. Truly, this game is glitched. But let's find out what we got up here. It's the Hookshot! And it extends and contracts and graph, whatever. Okay, that's enough for that, Zelda. Just use the fucking Hookshot. Okay, now we go over here, and heart. Good, good, I was hoping. Because I'm being careless, and I'm usually okay at this dungeon. This time I'm being a little... I'm really just... I'm not trying all that hard, because I don't care. It's not a difficult dungeon. This isn't my best showing. I could do this again if I wanted to, but why bother? Again, like, really, big whoop, as I always say. And anything there? No. But we've got the key, so get over there. And I'm liking this dungeon. I'm telling you, it's fun. I don't like water, except swimming in it. Swimming is fun, but I don't. God damn it! Just there we go. I was hoping that hit both. There we go. And hey, let's see here. Anything there? We push this statue, of course. I just know this. Like, I'm not gonna say, well, I'm gonna walk on it. No, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for any of that bullshit. But it opens both of these doors. I go in this one. It's a smarter decision. You'll understand. You will comprehend to the greatest degree. Just give me some time. Give me you're wounded, you're sick, and you're tired. You see, you get a heart for it. And also, you can turn off the water. And I know I said that we were going to like, fucking make his water bill go up like crazy. But we're doing more than that, so give me time, okay? Just fucking chill out for a second. Jesus Christ. Kill these eels. I keep wanting to call them squids. Not everything that lives in the fucking water is a friggin' squid. That was very important. I'm glad we were able to get that. And a fish and a squid. Let's get these skulls and see if there's... I'm assuming there's money underneath them or something. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. And that's weird, there's a doorway over to the right side. I wonder why that is. Interesting, because it doesn't look that there's a door that we can enter. Well, fucking shut up about that. We'll talk about that in a second, okay? Let's see what we got over here. Why, if we hadn't lowered the water, this room wouldn't be accessible. So we couldn't have gotten 40 more rupees. Why, if we hadn't done that, we would be in the poorhouse. Thankfully, we have 255 rupees, and if we were playing this on the Nintendo, that would be all of them. And no, we can't move these. Well, it looks like we're at a dead end, so I don't know what's going on. Oh wait, yes I do. I confront the map, and it says there's a doorway, like, right in front of me. Well, that's not a door. And that's not a door. But, wait, no, it's still not a door. That is, though. You see, it's trickery, and it's clever. I like that, yada yada yada. And, I don't know, I could call one of the hint ghosts if I wanted, but they haven't been invented yet, so instead I'd have to call the Nintendo Hint Ghost hotline, and then they would charge me and ask me, like, hey, you know, like, well, what part are you at? And I never called them. Does anybody actually have, like, any experience talking to the hint hotline things? And that's bullshit. Like, I wish you can't hit this guy, and he's, like, chilling out down here, so you have to, like, kind of lure him away. It's pretty lame. But we gotta get up here. No, but seriously, if somebody talked to one of those hint hotlines, I want to hear about it, because those things... And see, that bomb doesn't hit either of them. Like, where the fuck did that thing even land? That's a bunch of hooey, if you ask my particular opinion. And I don't mean to be rude, but it's bunk. Okay. And now, here's one that sucks even worse. They won't move, like, you can't get them both to move. It's just, fuck that. I don't have time for that garbage. So, we're onto the boss. Looks like some kind of crab monster, but it's not. It's actually a cloud of marshmallows. And the sword does not a thing. So you just stick arrows in it, and throw the boomerang, and freeze it. And, oh my god, it's actually an eye, or whatever, who cares. And the bomb does nothing. Why the fuck am I doing this? It's obviously the hookshot. We got the hookshot for a reason. Clearly. Christ almighty. It's the fucking hookshot. You use it to get these little the cluff clouds, and that's all. You get them, okay? Obviously. Fucking hell. Just wasting my time, Zelda. I asked you to get the hookshot out before we got in here. Some fucking people. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, you have to drag these guys over and then hit them. I think this is a lot easier of a boss than the Helmasaur King. That was the guy in the first dungeon, or the last dungeon we went to. I think this guy's name is Arghus. Or Arghus, or something like that, but it's a reference to the Greek eye thing, whatever it is. Now he's running around all over the fucking place. Easiest way you can take care of this is have your sword out and spin it when he's about to run into you. Unless he lands on you, you might get kind of screwed over. But you can't hit him with the hookshot here, which, I don't know. It's not like a difficult thing. Unless you're low on health, you're gonna figure that out really quickly. So it's not like, oh, they're tricking me. How dare they? But hookshot, for all it's good, cannot get us that heart. We have to walk into it, and we get another jewel. Congrats, Zelda. You're rescuing ladies left and right. Now we get to my favorite, the plot. Apparently, and I'm not going to actually read this because I don't give a shit, something about a wizard and who cares. No, I think the water dungeon's fun. These dungeons feel fairly small, but they're difficult enough that I think the puzzles and everything kind of make them, I don't know, I'd say a little more balanced or something like that. I don't necessarily think we've hit a point yet where I think I'd say, like, oh, well, you totally need to buy the hint book to figure that out. Because I don't necessarily think that's fair. And speaking of which, like, I know that I teased earlier about, I always say Or I always used to say that there was this part that totally messed me up. We haven't gotten there yet. Stay tuned next time, though. I'll explain it then. I promise. Because it'll happen then. That's why I'm not... whatever. But... it's fun. This is a fun game. I don't think that it's super unbelievably difficult or counterintuitive or anything. But it's whatever. It's fun. Who cares? I don't need to... I don't think... I trust you can make your own judgments. I don't need to tell you how to feel about it. I'm just saying that I really like it for what it is. It's good. It's a good game. I think they should make more of these games. That's the ticket. And that fucking pumpkin can stay away from me, because it is better not touch my fucking shield. I worked hard to get this shield. I tossed it to a fairy and she made it better. And whatever. Fuck that room. I could go hammer some stakes and use the magic mirror to get to a place that I could already get to in the light world. That seems like one of those places that they meant to have something else there, but they just didn't. And we got the mirror out, because I will be traveling back to the light world in just a little bit, but for right now, I want to kind of check out how things are going here in this dark world, see what I'm missing, see what I've been missing my entire life in the land of the light. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I want to see what's over here, because if you recall correctly, if you have the map kind of memorized, you'll know this house is where Zelda used to live with his uncle. Is this Zelda's uncle in the Dark World? That is a shitty deal. There are bombs under the ground. Fuck you. That's what Zelda's uncle is like in the Dark World, is he's a fucking shitty bomb salesman. What a bunch of junk. What a tragic life that guy leads. He just has 30 bombs, he sells them for 100 rupees. That's why you just stay out of the Dark World. Things are just depressing. But you know what? Maybe they work on a different economy. Maybe rupees cost less or something. I'm trying to not be a Dark World racist and think that they're just trying to scam you, because, you know, they have it tough enough, you know? But we've got a little spot I want to go to before we cut things off for today. Try and show you everything I can show you before we gotta go. And, you know, I'm trying to remember exactly, like, the quickest way I can get there. There's all sorts of routes I can take. Just a bunch of soldiers everywhere. It seems like there's even more soldiers than there were before, which is kind of strange. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Just keep moving. Just fucking more soldiers. Enough soldiers. You know, I forgot about something, though. I got the fucking flute for a reason. It's to avoid this garbage. Okay, take me anywhere you want, little ducky. And this is one of my favorite things. Go to spot number 3. That's where I wanted to go anyway. It makes perfect sense he'll take you here. This is where he was here for however long. Like, he was stuck in stone there. Of course, that's one of the spots he just knows to go. It's cute. I like that a lot. And, would you look at that? There was a stake up there. Let's see what it hides. Good. Glad we solved that mystery. Fuck that. Whatever, we're good. We'll figure something out. We got more to do. You can see that dumb old chicken. Fuck that chicken. Fuck both those chickens. Who gives a shit about them? Alright. After you stamp down that stake, you hop in here, and you meet what is probably one of my favorite characters in the game. It is this empty vial of blood. And you pray to it, you stamp it, nothing happens. And I guess you could try blowing it up. No, I suppose that doesn't work either. No, just gotta use some magic powder, and then this little bat guy shows up. I'm sure he has a name, I don't know what it is, I don't really care. And I like how he's just weird and contradicts himself, and it's strange. I like that. He's dumb and I don't know if he's dumb or he's just crazy or stupid or... He's not anything good. He's just weird. Oh no, our magic power is dropped by half. What an absolute tragedy. What he meant to say was our magic power... Well, Zelda, you try it. That's weird. It seems to be going down quite a bit less. And... Huh. Wow. He halved how much stuff our magic power takes. That's really cool. Even though I don't know if he meant to, or if he was being nice, or if he was doing stuff on accident. He just makes me laugh. He's weird. Can you feel it, Zelda? All that magical power flowing within you? What are you gonna do with it, huh? I think I know what you're gonna do. And it's the same thing I would do with all that power within me. I am gonna beat the shit out of this chicken! Fuck you, you little loser. You think you fucking like swords? Fuck you. Because there's worse coming for you. It ain't just swords. There's more swords and hookshots too. What else we got? We got arrows. You like arrows? Boomerangs. And bombs. We ain't got just bombs. Ooh, no. Let's stay away. And... BAM! Dumbass chicken. Let's freeze him. Put you in the freezer, bitch. And then light you up. Yeah! I'm liking this. Catch you in a net. And... read to him. No, it doesn't work out so good. Fuck him, we'll just keep hitting him. What are you doing? What's going on?